Guys, in 1973, the year I was born, my eventual mother-in-law had to get her father to co-sign on a checking account for her. She, as a newly divorced woman, couldn't possibly be trusted not to bounce checks all over town. When I was in elementary school, the gender gap in college still favored men. When I watched the Miracle on Ice in 1980, the men's U.S. hockey team defeating the Russians for the gold medal, there had never before been a female head of state in Europe or North America. How silly of me to have specified that that was the men's hockey team in 1980. The women didn't have a hockey team until 1998. When I was in middle school in 1984, there was no female Fortune 500 leader. There never had been, unless she was a co-leader with her husband or it was a family business. In my college summer of 1994, rape was still legal within marriage. A man could still rape his wife in parts of the United States. Listen, there are two ways that we can look at this timeline of discrimination, oppression, and violence. We can be rightly ashamed of that part of our history, but we can also glorify the incredible advances of women during my lifetime. All of this has taken place during my lifetime. Men, we're in a point in our history where we just simply have to adapt. If you are listening to people who are suggesting a return to the good old days, you are listening to misogynists. You're listening to something that just simply isn't going to happen. We should be not just proud, but excited about the possibilities that women have reached sexual independence, they have reached financial independence, they have reached educational superiority. They don't need us anymore. Men, if we want women to want us to be a part of their lives, we have to embrace emotional masculinity. We can still provide, lead, and protect, but it's time that we learn how to provide emotional safety, to lead emotionally intimate conversations, and protect our partners and families within the household from criticism, critique, and comparison. If you'd like to hear more of our opinionated ramblings, we hope you'll check out the Untoxicated Podcast. You've got this, and we've got you.